Hey, how you doing guys? It's Ilya here. I do code and stuff on YouTube. Check the description for all my information. I do all LeetCode problems. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Give me a big thumbs up to support it. And this is called minimum pass sum. Given an m by n grid filled with non-negative numbers, find the path from top left to bottom right which minimize the sum of all numbers along its path. Note, you can only move either down or right at any point in time. Well, as you can see, 1, 3 plus 3 plus 1 and plus 1 and plus 1 equals to 7. We need to find the minimum path, right? And to do that, we can use dynamic programming. I show you how to do that. First, you say if grid equals to null, or just grid dot length equals to 0, or grid at 0 dot length equals to 0, you automatically return 0. Then you say int rows equals to grid dot length yeah, and columns equals to grid dot grid at 0 dot length. Yeah, and then you need to iterate through this grid, through this array to the array. So you say for, you create a for loop, int I equals to 0, I is less than rows, and I plus plus for the time complexity for this solution takes big of n square time, and by the way, and in j equals to 0, and j is less than columns j plus plus. Yeah, and then at each iteration you check if I doesn't equal to 0 and j equals to 0, you need to say grid at I and j plus equals to grid at I minus 1 and j. If j doesn't, if I equals to 0 and j doesn't equal to 0, then you say grid at I and j plus grid at I and j minus 1, and if I doesn't equal to 0 and also j doesn't equal to 0, you say grid at I j plus equal equals to math dot minimum greet at I j minus 1, or just greet at I minus 1 and j. Yeah, that's what we are doing here. And finally we just return greet at rows minus 1 and columns minus 1. Let's run this code first and I'll explain it to you what we are doing here. Accepted. Great. Success. Good. So we just looping through this array and we are just add up the elements. First, initially we just start from I equals to 1 and j equals to 1. I mean, we just start computing this, just doing these operations. So suppose like if I equals to, we just add you know the first row we add like if I equals to 0 and j doesn't equal to 0, that means that we are here 3. We say we just add up this value to end the previous one, right? So as you can see, like greet at I and j minus 1, so we add up 3 plus 1 will be 4, here will be 4, and we just go like to your right, from left to right, and then again I equals to 1 and j equals to, and j doesn't equal to 0, so that means that we can add up these numbers. So we just what we basically are doing this. So we just say I minus 1, I and j, that means we are here, I equals to 1 and j equals to 0. We add up 1 and 1, so here we will have 2, right? And yeah, and the third case, what we are doing is that when I doesn't equal to 0 and j doesn't equal to 0, that means we are something like in the middle of this matrix, not at the first row and first column. Suppose we are here, I equals to 1 and j equals to 1, so we just try to pick up the minimum value either from the cell which is above, right, or you know, like here, like greet I minus 1 and j, that means we just try to pick up the value at this cell or the value at the cell to your left, this one, right, minimum, like, you know, and we add up these numbers, 5 plus the value which is to your left, or the value which is to your like, you know, above of this cell. That's it. And finally we return the element which is here, right? We just will have like 1 plus 3, 4 plus 1, 5, 6 and 7. That's it. Thank you guys for watching. Leave your comments below. I want to know what you think, and see you next time. Bye.